Being joined by a furry friend can certainly make any experience that much better, that much more fun.
Absolutely. Let's check in with Shayne Wells, who is getting a look at Dog Days Westonka. Good morning, Shayne.
Oh, good morning. From this dreamy setting, we have cute dogs, we have the sunrise, a beautiful day, and hopefully this is exactly what happens on Saturday for Westonka Dog Days. We'll give you a little preview of the event coming up after the break.
Welcome back to Fox 9 Morning News.
Welcome back. It is 6:46 now. As we enter, we call them the dog days of summer, right? Let's celebrate the season with our pups.
Why not? Shayne Wells is inbound for us this morning with the adorable story. Hi, Shayne.
Good morning. I know you don't want to see me at all today. I totally understand. Just move along, Chip. Find the dogs. That's where you need to see them. We are checking out, or talking about this big event that's happening on Saturday that anyone can really take part in, dog or not, right?
Correct.
Okay.
The whole community.
But thought I better clarify that. Dr. Jackie Pepcorn with the Westonka Animal Hospital and also the creator and founder of this event. Tell me kind of how this started. And you got quite a wily little puppy with you too.
Yes. Well,
where's your microphone at?
It is.
Let's make sure it's okay. There we go.
There we
Just
go.
want to make sure a puppy didn't knock it down.
Okay.
All right. Tell us how this all started.
So it all started just as a good way to bring the community together and get outside and see each other's dogs and have a, dogs are great about bringing out people's their desire to visit and be with their community.
She's gonna eat the leg.
Yeah, no, I see
of
that.
course. Puppies, man. Okay, now Chip was just showing the doggy paddleboarding. I know that
Yes.
that's one of the things that's offered up this weekend. Tell us about that.
Yes, so this year Sarah is from Adventures Barking, and we asked her if she would come and kind of demonstrate paddleboarding, and then we're having people come and give it a try. So we have paddle boards available, life jackets and such, and they can come out and if they've never been on a paddleboard, it's a nice way to try before investing, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
And maybe get a little lesson too and some tips and tricks,
Exactly.
because I'm sure it's a little daunting the first time to hop on there. It's like, let's not send me off. She said she's all good as long as there's not ducks near her. And then somebody wants to go hunting.
Exactly.
One of the contest's cutest puppy, will this be a competitor? Do we need to prepare?
I am sure this one is going to be a
Okay.
competitor, and
This
that's
is
at,
Shep, right?
This is Shep, and that's at noon. And we typically have about up to 50 puppies. So
Okay.
all different breeds, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. And if you're thinking about getting a dog, it's kind of a nice way to check out the different breeds and see what you
true.
might want.
Okay, what breed is this? It's a
Sheepadoodle.
Sheepadoodle?
Sheepadoodle.
So there's a sheepadoodle. If you want to take a deep look into those eyes, how do you say no to that face?
No, he's so cute.
No. Such a fun event. And again, pretty much anybody can come. I know there's a pet expo too, so you can check out products and whatnot.
Yep, exactly. And there's different rescue groups. Greyhound Rescue, Doberman Rescue. So we have the different groups like that. And then we have food trucks, so you can make it a picnic.
Perfect.
Come down to the beach, to the park, participate in our luau. We have the beachy theme going. We might be Minnesota,
noticed.
but we know how to do a luau.
We've got to show off, no offense to your shirt,
no.
but the best shirt that showed up today.
Yay!
Check out, I've never seen the Hawaiian luau shirt with the lab face folded. Is that a lab or golden retriever?
That one's a golden.
Golden, okay, golden folded into it.
That
And
one-
then he's got his golden right there too.
Exactly, and one of our veterinarians has a Labrador one, and Dr. Craig has a pug one that's really cute too. So
Of course.
we all
You
have
can find anything on the internet.
Yes, exactly.
Well, Dr. Jackie Pepcorn, I appreciate your time.
Thank you
And also
so much.
all the cute pups that y'all brought to hang out with us this morning. Coming up the next hour, we're going to dive in a little deeper on the doggy paddle boarding. So that's Sarah out there. She's with Adventures Barking. So stay tuned for that, guys.
Yeah,
We
we're
will.
very impressed.
Yeah, thanks, Shayne. We're like, how do you? It's always been curious, I think, to
Yes.
so many people. Like, how do you keep them, in the boat,
And yourself
in
on
the
there.
canoe, in the kayak? How does that happen without everybody's spilling out in
It's
the water.
hard enough to balance without the dog moving around, but that dog seemed very chill.
There is a 0% chance that I could make it more than 5 seconds without Copper knocking me off.
Same. Piper would be like, I am not on board with this.
Nope.
I don't know what you thought was happening.
My dog would just end up in the water. He's like, I want to jump in and stay there. And then he'd want to like get back on. And like, nope,
That's the
once
hard
you
part.
jump off, that's it.
Checking in with Shayne Wells, having yourself a doggone good time. Hey, Shayne.
What a great description. Hi, Alex. We are previewing Westonka Dog Days. So we got dogs, we got cute puppies behind you here, and we also have doggy paddleboarding. That's something that you can try out this weekend with your pup for free. We'll explain how it works and also give you some tips and tricks from an expert coming up after the break.
Here's a way to up your game, maybe your lake game, and get your dog involved. Saturday is the day to learn maybe how to paddleboard with your dog or watch them soar off the dock for a chance to win some money.
And Shayne Wells is joining us live from Mound with a sneak peek of Dog Days of Westonka with some pretty cute pups. Good morning, Shayne.
Good morning. I mean, there isn't a dog that isn't cute. They're all cute in some way. So we have a lineup of pups with us today who are going to be at Dog Days and who are having a lot of fun this morning. Now, one of the events, you mentioned the Splash for Cash where they can dock dive. There's a cutest puppy contest. Last year they had 60 puppies. So here's your chance to get up close and personal with 60 pups. But you can also try out paddleboarding with your pup. Who would have thought? Sarah Spivak, she's with Adventure is Barking, a trainer. You do adventures, you help people along the way. Now, last hour, we talked about this and everybody was like, there's no way my dog would ever do that. But you say it's actually easier than maybe one would think.
I definitely think so. I do like private lessons, and oftentimes people are like, I'm going to be in the water the entire time, you know, maybe one fall in, and then the dog's like, okay, I think I like want to stay on the board. So they tend to gravitate towards wanting to stay up there versus being off in the water, which is nice. I have had a few that just want to swim alongside, and that's okay too.
Okay,
but
sure, yeah.
It does tend to be easier than you think it is.
Okay, so this is Kayak.
Correct.
This is your dog, a great paddleboard dog, by the way. We've been watching all morning, impressed. How would you start the process of even getting a dog on the board and then the person and sticking with it?
Yep, so I think one thing that makes you really successful is having like really good obedience commands. So his like sit, stay command is very good, which he's a hunting dog. If there's ducks, of course, he wants to follow where they're going. So reminding him stay, stay, stay is definitely helpful and like builds your confidence up. But, you know, just start with Kayak, come, you know, some really good treats and just luring him onto the board. And I like to have like some sort of command, like on the board or place or up or something like that. Kayak, up, good boy, up, good boy. Good boy. And then you just like start to move it around a little bit that everybody wants to just like jump up there, stand up and start going. But then like you're not confident, your dog isn't confident.
Sure.
So just getting them on and off because we want them to learn like the board is the safe place to be. Meh, off.
And you're going to have a board
Good
there
boy.
for people to try on Saturday. First
Yep.
come, first serve, is that right?
So from 9
Okay.
to noon, we'll be able to first come, first serve. You just sign a waiver, hop on the board, and you can try it out with your dog. Most people just start kneeling. So when you get on, I recommend just like having your knees on either side of where
Shoot,
the
that
handle
makes
is.
sense, yeah.
And then teaching your dog to try and like stay up as much as they can. Kayak, come. Kayak, up.
And you have a bigger
Good boy.
board you're going to bring as well. Is that
Yep,
accurate?
so I'll
Okay.
have like a board that could fit all 5 of the dogs that are here right now. So if
Trying
your
to make
dog
people
isn't
feel
sure
better
and you
about
just need to
this.
try out paddleboarding by yourself first, I can take your dog, you can try it out, and then I can pass your dog back over to you.
That's fantastic. And what do you hear from people after they give it a shot?
Everybody thinks it's easier than they think it would be. You know, at first, like I said, everybody's like a little shaky, the dogs are shaky, but once you start going, and we'll keep you in an area that's not deep. So if you fall
Okay.
in, you know, it's easy to stand up and get back on there. But every time I've taken somebody out, it's been a success. So
And you said you don't even want to paddleboard now without Kayak.
correct. So I mean, I'm a dog trainer, so everything I do, well, I mean, I want to involve my dogs. I've got 5 dogs, a couple of them that I'll take out here with me, and you know, it's good exercise, it's good mental stimulation for them too. So
Absolutely. So
why
you like
not take
fishing,
them along?
just like looking for fish over the edge. See?
Yep.
See what we can find. A new view for the pups. Sarah, thank you. I appreciate it. Again, it's Adventure is Barking if you want to learn more about her training. And then again, this weekend's the big event. You can check out their Facebook page. It's Westonka Dog Days, and the event is going to be at Surfside Park and Beach on Saturday, 9 to 2.
Yeah, beautiful setting. Kayak, the paddleboarding dog.
Perfect name.
Yeah, I know.
Perfect name.
It's like she knew what they were going to be doing. All right, Shayne, thank you.
We're getting ready to celebrate the dog days of summer with Shayne Wells.
Paddleboarding with your pup? That's something you can try out this weekend. It is Westonka Dog Days. It is happening at Surfside Park, and we have a little bit of a preview for you, including one of the contestants in the Cutest Puppy Contest. Stay tuned, we'll have that after the break.
Right as we enter the dog days of summer, let's celebrate the season with our pups. Shayne Wells is in Mound this morning with a preview of Dogs Days Westonka.
Dogs at the beach, perfect summer day. This could be you on Saturday. It is the Dog Days Luau, and it is happening at Surfside Park in Mound. And we're giving you a little bit of a preview, an early preview, because frankly, I just wanted to hang out with cute dogs all morning at the beach. Who can blame me? Dr. Jackie Pepcorn, she's a vet. She's at Westonka Animal Hospital, creator, organizer of this event as well, and holding, well,
Shep.
one of the contestants for Cutest Puppy, right?
Yes, and he's going to be a strong contender.
Now you know what you're competing against, but also what you can come and take a look at and see. Shep's a Sheepadoodle.
Correct.
Okay.
8 weeks old.
Just a baby, and such a cute one at that. Okay, tell us about this event and why you created it and kind of what it's become.
So we've been doing this for quite a while, but we haven't had it since before COVID. So this is going to be a time to really get back at it. And the idea is to bring people together, their pets together, so we can socialize, especially these puppies. We want these puppies to be well socialized.
Absolutely.
And just to make people aware of the different rescue groups and basically to have fun. Really,
it's a chance. I like that the event was kind of, it's for the pets, and then like they can bring their people
Yes,
too, if they want to come.
exactly. People will talk about their pets, their dogs, their cats, when maybe they're kind of shy and they wouldn't talk about something about themselves. So it's that common reality that lets people open up and be themselves and kind of have some pride too, especially if they have a trick that the dog can do, or you know, that they've really
showing off.
Yeah, something that they've really worked on.
Besides the cute puppy contest, there's also a chance for you to try out doggy paddle boarding with Adventure is Barking. And of course, a splash for cash. What exactly is that? Brooks Chandler, she is the organizer of that event within the event, and you have a pro dock diver with you, Chester. Tell me what Splash for Cash is.
Splash for Cash is when the dogs get to jump or run down the dock and jump as far as they can. And there's like a measuring PVC, so we get all of the lengths. There's prizes too, cash prizes. That's the name.
I would hope so. Yeah, you're advertising it that way.
Yeah, 1 through 5 on the main dock, and this year we're going to have a smaller dock.
Okay.
Because not all of the dogs are experienced jumping off of a dock.
I was going to ask you about
and
that.
the
The
small
first time
dogs.
you think they might just run up and go, but I'm sure a lot of them run up and then
They
kinda
do.
stop and like, no.
They do, or then
You
they
have to
plop in
train
at the
them
very end.
to do the jump. How do you get them to soar?
They run down the dock. We throw out either a bumper, a tennis ball,
sure.
Their favorite toy. We throw that out at the end of the dock to entice them to jump.
Yeah.
So then they run down, and at the end of the dock, there's just a little bit of a lip. So that will bring them up and catch some more air and make it more fun. And
All right, and this event is 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's at Surfside Park and Beach, and you can just show up with or without a dog to take part in all the fun. With that, I'll send it back to you.